Hey guys, Loz here. Welcome back to Banished. Now, if you've watched the first two episodes, you would know that I failed terribly when I started and I nearly killed my entire population. And the second episode, we learnt a lot about how some of our little citizens had their relationships. There was something crazy going on between two couples, and then one, they had a sneaky little relationship on the side, and one of them passed away, and Agust is left here, 46 years of age, sad and alone. But now we are back to a decent starting population. I say decent, but it is really one child less. Where did that? I thought we finished last episode with 8 and 2. Maybe there was another one born just now. I think there may have been. Yeah, maybe that one. 0 years of age. And we have another one 0. Yeah, okay. I think another child has just been born. All right, so yeah, we're starting a new game with these conditions. You normally start with 8 adults, 4 children. And I have 8 adults, 3 children after 2 episodes. But we've made a recovery. Now, on to progress. So, where do we want to go next? All right, so I want to start building out this I don't know, I don't even know what to call it. I'll just say collection of buildings around this road here. I don't know what the right word is. I need to learn how to speak. Okay, so got a gatherer, got a forester. These two guys here, they're going to be out there chopping down wood. Let's pick up the game speed now that we're into it. We have 3 hunters. We are bringing in an okay amount of food at the moment. I've been watching it and it has stayed pretty stagnant around the 350 to 380 mark. I think the last episode, towards the end of it, it was still, around 350. There you go. It's dropped down to 291, probably because someone here has just gone to get food. That is way too low. Way too low. So, Socorus. Yes, Socorus. That's a powerful name. That guy, he's going to be a warrior, Socorus. You can see him dancing around with some blades. There's a Game of Thrones character right there, Socorus. Anyway, what do we want Socorus to do? Where do we want Socorus? 560. Well, maybe we are on the right track. Brilly and Socorus. Let's get another forester. We do need to start ramping up our wood production. Because as you can see, we, barely have any. And as soon as some comes in, the woodcutter comes and steals it. Which is good because we need firewood, otherwise everyone will freeze and die. And we don't want that. The whole point of this game is to not die. Or to not let these little citizens here die. They are moving fast. He is not well at all. She is. I expect to see a death notice soon. That guy was... Let's see if we can find him again. He was not well. Is it this guy? Marvis? Nope. That guy. Rustine. Clothing fair. Education, yes. He's educated, but his health. How old is he? 49. He is very unhappy and very unhealthy. That guy is going to die. Alright. I'll look out for that little yellow notification saying someone's passed away. That's going to happen. I would like to get the herbalist in as well, so we can start to improve the life expectancy and get these people a little bit happier. Does it affect happiness? I don't know. I don't actually know. It would impact. I think it does impact the health and life expectancy, but I don't know if it impacts the happiness. So, we are completely out of wood. What are these guys doing? There's grown trees around. What's the radius on that? There's plenty of grown trees here. I'm going to have to go let's slow the time down so we don't completely run out of wood. What I need to do now, we've got 695 food. All right. So let's just clear all of the trees out of that area right there. I'm going to take everyone out of the food production and leave them as laborers. And the foresters, let's take them out as well. So we have 8 laborers that should now very quickly strip out all those trees. That's how it's done, people. I wish you could just select the large trees and, ignore the little ones. But, yeah. That would be very tedious going through and picking each one individually. There we go. Look at them all working away. We have 15 clothes. We're going to need to throw someone into the tailor soon, just to get that amount of clothes ramped back up. I'd prefer if it was up around 50. Tools is at a good place right now. 46. That's a good number to start the game. Not that we just started, but it's a good number for where we're at right now. Firewood is low. Logs is low. I know. Dad, tell me something I don't know. We are still going to need more. Let's quickly get a little bit more. Clear that out before the food drops down too much. Any moment now, I am going to have to put these guys back into their appropriate jobs before I completely run out of food. Get that last tree. Why did you leave the logs behind? Inventory must have been full. Alright. These guys need wheelbarrows or something. I think there's a mod for that. I think you can... Alright, so I'll start talking about that in a moment. Where were we? We had 3 hunters. Let's give them 2 gatherers. And let's go 3 foresters. We've got more children. More children. 9 and 4. Now we are officially past where we started the game. With population. No, we got to, we didn't start the game with any of these buildings, so we have a much better setup. Population-wise, we are now past where we started the game. Alright, so these trees are all starting to grow up. I think that's probably why they weren't cutting anything down. They were just so focused on planting new trees that they just forgot about these ones here that'll probably fall down on their own soon. Which, yeah, that's one of the cool little features about this game. That the forest does, spread and grow on its own, and trees fall. Yeah, it's cool. Not that. Why did I zoom in on trees? Like you guys are going to care about a bunch of trees over there. They're trees. I think we all know what trees look like. If you've been watching the last 2 videos and you don't know what any of these trees look like yet, you're not paying enough attention. Look closer. Look very closely. There's a tree. I'm rambling. Okay. Alrighty. What's going on? Food hasn't changed. There we go. It's starting to pick up. No logs? Oh, because it's all been turned into firewood. That's alright. As long as, as long as we've got firewood. These guys are going to start chopping down trees soon for sure. For sure. What are these guys doing? We've got 3 of a maximum of 4. Let's go and take this woodcutter out of here now. We don't need him in there anymore at the moment. We've got 350 firewood. That's enough. And what I'm going to do... Oh, awesome. They've started cutting down the trees. And it's our lady woodcutter. That's one powerful lady. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. Come back here. She moves too quick. Too quick for me. Alrighty. So, we're starting to get some wood. We're starting to get some... We've got plenty of firewood for now. Got a little bit of iron, a little bit of stone. Yes. Things are looking up. Things are looking up in this little world. I like it. Oh, winter's coming. Winter is coming, people. All the autumn trees have lost their leaves. Let's go ahead, and I think we've got enough wood now to kind of get an idea where we want to put down another building. And I think, yes, it will be the herbalist. But what else do we want to put here? The hunter, that's right. We want another hunter here. What size is the hunter? So it's if I'm to lay it across the road here, I will make the road 2 tiles wide, but it crosses over the gatherers by 2 tiles. So what I'm looking at is the herbalist. There's 1 tile left. I guess it's not just not going to be absolutely perfect. I mean, it would be nice if it was just this nice little square bit, but then it probably would not really look great. It's just the way my brain works says it has to be, it has to be uniform. And the fact that it's not, the fact that we've got this little bit sticking out the side here, that might bother me a bit, but got a deal. Okay, so while they are clearing that, and I'll start getting those 2 down. 53 wood, that's not going to be enough for both. 34 for that one, 30 for that one, 64. And we had 54. 53? 54. But they're going to clear this out as well, so they might just make it. Let's get the road down the middle here. Let's take it right down this way. Double lanes. All right. Come on, guys. You cleared one, but no effort on the other. 0 of 9. Where's the... Why are you... Anyway. They do what they want. And we're back to summer. Spring. Sorry. Spring. There are 4 seasons. It's not just winter and summer. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, after these 2 are built, what I need to do is get some houses thrown up here. I want 2 houses. I think we'll end up needing more than 2, so we might do... where do I want to put the houses? I wonder if I put them up this end and try and use the houses to make it look a bit more uniform. That might work. That might just work. But I want to try 40 stone. That's a lot of stone. But it keeps the peeps warmer. And to do that, we'd have to make it... Oh yeah, that'll work. If I do that, throw one there. Another one there. Another one beside it. Then that. So it lines up with the road there, which means it also lines up with the back of the forester's hut. Let's just forget about this little gap at the back of this one. It's fine. I'm not that bad. And then we can put down a well here, and I don't know what else up there. We can have a nice little well at the end of the road as it kicks around to the right and heads west, because it's west, it's not north. I remember that this time. Let's shift 1 over to builders, check where we're at. We're nearly out of stone. We do need to change that. Now, this clothes, we are going to run into a problem there very soon. So let's go ahead, get someone in there, get them making some clothes. We've got 2 more adults. But where? Oh no. Marvis died. Has someone else died? Oh no, 10 adults. Marvis, poisonous berries. He's an idiot then. Darwinism at its finest. Just eat some poisonous berries, mate. Okay, so maybe if he's the first person to eat the poisonous berries, I kind of understand. But now, anyone else that eats the poisonous berries after someone has clearly died from it. It's just not cool. Not cool at all. We need more stone. But just double check everything else first. Yes, we have firewood. We are in a reasonably good place. Let's go ahead and get some stone. Let's just clear everything out of there. Ooh, that's all. It's pretty much a dead end up here. This is a small map. This is a very small map. I've only ever really played this game on I can't remember what the largest map size is. But yeah, I've only ever played this game on the largest map size before, and gone for these villages that end up being 400 or 500 citizens. They look pretty cool. And there was a time when I did run one of those villages with the Colonial Charter mod, and I put a lot of effort, many hours into decoration. I wish I still had that save. I lost it. So, maybe one day soon, I might, if I feel like it, I might start a series with the Colonial Charter mod. I'm going to have to learn all the production chains again because I completely forget all that stuff. It is very complicated. Like, I'm sure, after a couple of hours of reading through the wiki and trial and error, you work it out. There still might be some things you're not sure of. Yeah. All right. We got enough resources. We got more adults. Eveline. Anae. Really Yolana. That name I've heard before. That is a real name, Yolana. Eveline, I'd believe. Anae, I don't think I believe that one. Carius. I do not believe that at all. That is. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so. Come on, guys, get this built. Get it built. This will be a nice little. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like having these little setups. They got the little garden. That'll be a cool little house to live in. I wonder what he grows up here. I wonder what these herbs are. And I wonder if there's any special herbs that he just keeps for himself. For those quiet, lonely nights when he needs some entertainment. Maybe that's what these look like mushrooms. And they are in the shade. I think they're mushrooms. They're magic mushrooms. They entertain him. That's what they're good for. Okay, where are we? We got stone? Yes, we got stone. We got wood. Whoa, firewood. Oh, yeah, there I go again. Not paying attention. When you got the speed maxed out and resources this low, it's very easy to just overlook something like that. Okay, so that's alright. We caught it in time. These guys have all got 16 firewood. That's not much at all. 49, that's good. There too. But it's good to see they're getting some variety in their food. That's good. Yeah, they all got some variety. Awesome. Variety in your diet is important. If you just live on potatoes or onions, or just, anything that these guys have got here, raw venison, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Tools, 32. Iron, 21. Stone, 17. Wood, 122. We're in a good place with wood. What do we need to build the trading post? 82, 80, and 40. I'm going to go ahead and get that list of resources before I try and build it, because if I use up 3/4 of the wood while the woodcutter's trying to do his thing, I'm just going to run out again. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to the poor guy. It's just be confusing. It's all like right there in front of his door. He'll just be in there cutting wood. Then next minute, it's all gone. And of course now someone's freezing. And again, get that firewood. And 14. That's not much at all. So we need 82, which, yeah, okay, we've got 80 and what was it, 40? 40? Yes, 40. 82, 80, 40. Pretty much a 2-to-1 ratio for the most part. This forest is looking good now. These guys will be working their little butts off, chopping down trees. Excellent. I can hear them falling. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we've got a functioning little forestry and food. Yeah, really. Yeah. Speak, Loz. Speak. We've got a functioning food and forestry area here, and let's go ahead and throw one person into the herbalist. Start getting some herbs, get that life expectancy and health on the upward slope. We've got this area cleared, so we'll start expanding into this soon. Probably in the next episode we'll start expanding this way. I need to get this finished off, a couple of houses here, and I will go ahead and place a little stockpile. A little one, not a big one, because I don't want to take up too much space with, just if I make a big one, it's just going to remove too much of the area where trees and herbs and all the little goodies pop up. But this way, this guy here from the Forester's Lodge does not have to walk very far at all to drop off his goods. He can just walk no more than what looks like maybe, 10 steps down the road, and it's all right there. And when I get to putting a market in later, I'll probably take this stockpile out, and we'll put a market in its place. We might put a little stockpile, hiding around a corner here somewhere, just in case. And the market is what's going to where all our goods are going to be. Actually, now that looking at it from overhead, the market might be better to have it pretty much where this hunter's cabin is. That's going to have a much larger area of coverage. What's the coverage on that market? A little bit larger. But we cover that area over here where there will be a couple of houses. We want to make sure that, there's a nice little spot over here. That'd be a nice little secluded spot to live. I can see this being somewhere where someone who thinks they're quite well off might clear all this out, build themselves a little house towards the back, build some gardens and, build some walls around the top, and then start themselves a little cult hidden inside their little, walled off. Yeah, that would happen there. That little section of land is a cult waiting to happen. Oh, someone died. Not Rustine. Old age, that's okay. Rustine got old. That's an unfortunate name as well. Probably for the best. Alrighty. Now, where did we get up to? See, now, this woodcutter's gone and used up most of that wood. And that is too far out, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to cut out a chunk right there. That'll give us enough wood. I've got to go find stone. We barely have enough iron. I want to get all the resources for this before we finish this episode off. Where do we have to go? I think we actually have to go across the river. There's no stone in here. I guess they could walk down here, but that's a long way to go. Oh, actually, now that I look at it, it's not much further than across the river. And I mean, I'd have to build a bridge to get across the river. I'd have to build a bridge to get over it. So, let's take that out. There we go. Alright, so there's no stone. Oh, there's a little bit of stone hiding all the way back up here. That's so far away. Our next bet's probably going to be across the river. So this is a good little area across here. We might need to expand into that at some point. Perhaps. I think we'll actually get a population of 100 well and truly into this space that we have right here. Remembering that that's my target, 100. 100 or genocide. Okay, so what's wood's at 70, stones at 26, irons at 45. Our iron isn't going to change at all because we don't have our blacksmith running. We are going to have to kick him off again soon, though. So let's go ahead and collect some iron. We're going to need it. We're going to need it badly. Take everything out from there. These natural resources run out so quick in this game. I remember the first time I played it, I started the game and I started collecting the wood and stone and iron, thinking, wow, the resources are so abundant. This is going to be awesomely easy to build a village. And then in about 20 minutes of playing, I'd run out of anything that was within reasonable reach. And I'm thinking, how the hell did that happen? I've got 2 houses and a couple of other buildings. Yeah. I'm sure some of you that have played this game a lot may have experienced the same thing. I just thought there was heaps of it everywhere. Trees respawn. That's cool. Iron and stone do not. Which is understandable. It wouldn't make sense if they just started popping up. You can explain trees popping up because they grow. Rocks do not. They just don't. Unless we had some kind of, earthquakes or, I don't know, volcanoes, but then that would have some, in these maps, you'd be talking about some pretty serious disasters if you had an earthquake. It'd be cool, though, if you could introduce that kind of thing. We've got lots of adults now. Let's slow this game speed right down. Let's just check where everyone's at. We got our food has leveled off again. I haven't seen this increase in a little while. I'm very aware of the food now that I nearly lost everyone from not being aware. 515. That's where it's at right now. We have 501 wood. Oh, sorry, firewood. That's good. 120 wood. So 500's our limit there. 49 stone. We don't have enough tools to keep going much longer. So let's go ahead. We'll throw someone in there. We'll get that back up to 50. We've got... Let's bump our limit. Let's just lift our limit up so they go through all the leather. That's cool. Alrighty. So, look, we're not going to get enough resources out of these little local pockets. I'm going to go ahead and get them to build the bridge across the river. There we go. Alright. Pick up the pace. They can build the bridge. Where was I building the bridge? I can't even see it now. Oh, there it is. That was so hard to spot. And I can't wait any longer. I can't wait. Let's just find out where it's going to fit. Where am I going to put it? We could put it right next to the bridge there. That kind of looks nice. That would work as well because the boats will just kind of come under the center of the bridge. Yes, that will work. That will work. And we need a builder. We need a builder up front. Let's get the bridge built. Because now now that I've put this down, we have chewed up probably all of what's left of these resources. Yep, 0 wood. The stone will run out. Iron won't. We have enough iron. But that means that now we are not producing firewood. We are not producing tools. But that's okay, because we've got enough of both for the moment. Let's go ahead and collect some stone. I clicked on this. Collect some stone. Rip up what's on that side. There we go. They're still bringing stuff over. Here comes the iron. So we need another 44 stone. 44. I had forgotten that these people were Irish. They started this game with a wagon full of potatoes. Lovely way to live life. Alright, what's going on over here? What's going on? See, now this is what I was talking about before. This guy's bringing the logs in here. He's dropping them here. And then, so these guys here in the Forester's Lodge are producing a higher amount of logs because they can drop it off right here. And then everyone else that needs them comes here to collect. And when we have the market, the vendors will pull all of the resources into the market, and that will be the central point of collection. So I just have these little stockpiles scattered around for those that produce the resources, so they don't have to walk as far. It increases your production rate. I'm sure many of you are aware of that. If you're not, though, use it. Try it out. You'll find the game a bit easier. Come on. 17 more stone. Get it there. Come on. Guys, what are you doing? Wait a minute. Yeah. I think they were coming over here. Oh, of course. They've run out. I need to tell them to, before I tell them to get more. So what I just noticed was, you remember when we were looking over here at this stockpile? Did anyone notice a pile of stone there? They came all the way over here, took the stone out, carried it all the way back over here to this stockpile, and then carried it back over to the trading post. And yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So what I'll do, I'll quickly put a very small stockpile right here. Just a tiny little one. And this is what I'm talking about. I could have even put it over here. Sometimes what I do, I'll build a road out into the middle of resources that are a very long way away from the population. So I'll just build a dirt road just to make things move a little quicker for them. Put a little stockpile at the end of it, and then tell them to collect all the resources around that stockpile. It's a technique I've used when I'm really desperate for extra resources and there's nothing locally and I can't get the mine or the stone cutters. Is it stone cutters? The big pit. When I can't get those built quick enough and I need something, I just make a dirt road and make them walk. All right, come on, 72 of 80. Oh no. Oh, Agust. The heartbroken Agust has passed. Well, at least he won't be living that sad life in his 2-story house alone with his dolls. Handcrafted, hand-painted collection of dolls. Come on, they're right there. Yes, get some builders into it. Now this will really help. This will mean that I can easily get my hands on iron, stone, tools, clothes. What else? Many resources. So what? I might actually build a second one here later. One will be a good start, and I'll be able to get some seeds as well. I don't know how well crops grow in a harsh environment. I guess we'll find out. I thought I'd challenge myself once, and I ran a whole game. I did a whole game and I think I got up to a population of about 150 before I lost control of my management. I started off with a hunter's cabin, I very quickly built a trading post, got rid of the hunter's cabin, and then lived off forestry and just kept trading for food. I wanted to see how far I could get doing that, and I think I got to about 150. It was an interesting little challenge. Come on, guys, finish the building. I guess I should build some roads out here as well, so I'll quickly lay those down. What's going to line up? That right there. So I'll bring that down, and this is the main entrance. So we'll do that. Let's create a little diagonal road, and we'll go on quickly before they go on, start building these roads. Let's remove them. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys, we have a trading post. Let's. Well, that's not the. I keep clicking the wrong buttons here. I mean to just assign someone to that building. Let's get some. Firewood is something that is fantastic for trade. You got to be careful though, because if you've got a very high desired amount in the trading post, and let's say you fill it up with like 10,000 firewood, and your production limit is, I don't know, 10,000, and you've got, I don't know, maybe 100. It's your population. You go and a trader comes in with some awesome goods. You just want to get everything. You trade all of your firewood for everything he's got, and then you're just so excited you forget that you've now got a 0 count stored locally, and they want 10,000 or 1,000 or whatever your limit is, and they just go and pull everything out of the stockpiles, and then everyone freezes, and then bad things happen. Bad things happen when you're not paying attention in this game, and they happen very quickly. Okay, guys, we might leave it there for today. We've added 2 more buildings over here. We've got this little area over here set up. We've increased our population, wow, significantly. I did not notice that. 17 to 2. That's kind of awesome. 17. We are nearly a fifth of the way to our target of 100. Okay, and yes, we have the trading post, so life should start getting easier now. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Hit that like button, dislike, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm just having a little bit of fun with this series. I have no idea if... I'm sure some of the little bits in between it might get a little tedious and boring. I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, let me know what you think. I also have set up a Twitter account. You'll find the link on my channel page. Jump on, chat with me. I'm very new to Twitter, so troll if you must. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.